We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Tyler Carpenter, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. 3-0 now. Three and one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now a line drive that's hauled in at first base. A loud out to begin things here this evening.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Luke Voit, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Voit swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. Now to the plate, Mike Ford. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Yankees nothing, Orioles coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Davy Garcia will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Urias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Ramon Urias.
Here it comes.
Ball one.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. They won in huge blowout fashion yesterday, and they're looking to continue that offensive surge in this one.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Raimel Tapia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 276 the average coming in for him. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball. Down.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Urias gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
0-1 the count. From the stretch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sent out to straightaway center field. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
And here's Renato Nunez. And they're runners at the corners now. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A 2-1 count to Nunez.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Austin Hayes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
2 balls and a strike to count. The set and the 2-1.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
And now a pitch on the way.
Ball. Ball. 3 balls, no strike.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count. 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now batting, Aaron Hicks. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. DJ Stewart is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Stewart was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. So digging in now, Chad DeLaguero. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mountcastle will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. In now, Stevie Wilkerson, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Adley Rutschman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Striding into the box, Ramon Urias. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. One and one.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the... And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Here's Tommy La Stella now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Got it done. The left fielder.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
This is foul right side. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1 and 1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Out of play. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and they got him at third. What a throw. Throw won't get him.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Mike Ford.
Into the box now, Mike Ford, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, the catcher.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
In there, 2-2. 3 runs already home here. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He loses him on ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. So they nearly bat around here as 8. In now, Raimel Tapia. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 276 the average coming in for him. A dozen home runs and 48 driven in. Here it comes on 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batter, number 20.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, strike 1. One out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 2-2. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hard hit at third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you can spot your pitches there and advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Austin Hayes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. From the stretch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 4-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batter.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. On a swing, and he popped him up. Off to the left in foul territory, and he'll lunge out of the crowd. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Chad De La Guerra. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. De La Guerra, a California-born ball player, who was selected in the 1st round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Anthony Santander comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
shortstop.
Now at the plate, Stevie Wilkerson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2. Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-1, here it comes. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. So coming to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Second baseman.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Luke Voigt stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The 1-0 hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Mike Ford. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. As a look, now the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. 3-2 full count.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So the bases are loaded here. 2 men gone. And that'll bring in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in, Raimel Tapia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Lays off 2-2 now.
This
Runners on first with 1 down. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Leading off for the Yankees.
So striding forward now, DJ Stewart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind 3rd. And no one will get this one. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Standing in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Santander, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. At the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside. Inside, ball 3.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
The 3-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Chasing after it is Santander. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay on to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Number 58.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So the good news is he'll wind up going the requisite 5 innings for the victory, but he does leave his bullpen some considerable work to do before this one's done. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. That's lifted the other way out to left. Mountcastle is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1-0 the count. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Skied down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Now at the plate, Stevie Wilkerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Dylan Tate is on to pitch from the bullpen now.
Now pitching for the Orioles. Number 55. Gillard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Mike Ford stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. A bouncer up the middle. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now back.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And this is low, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike, the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch. 1-2
to the Yankees catcher.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The batter.
Striding in, DJ Stewart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that's in there, base hit. Throw into third. The tag, and he is out at third base. To the plate now, Adley Rutschman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
Lifted in the air to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ramon Urias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ball one to start the at-bat. Now it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And a fast.
Now batter, the left fielder, Rymel Tapia.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Rymel Tapia is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Tommy Kahnle takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gio Urshela comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
2-0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Torres at the bag. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. Need to get it. Michael Rooker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Gleyber Torres is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tommy Lafeller.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Here comes the first pitch. Ryan Mountcastle is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but He's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Mike Tuchman will come on now and pinch run here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around. Mike Tuchman remains in the game, batting eighth. And Domingo Germán is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. First offering on its way.
Number 55, Domingo Germán.
0-1, here it comes. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's
Now back, second baseman,
from the stretch. Chad De La Guerra stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, Dero. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
He's set and the pitch. Anthony Santander stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1 so far this season with runners in scoring position. Santander is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Got him to go down swinging there. Anthony Santander becomes the first out in the bottom of the eighth inning. Stevie Wilkerson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
The first baseman, Luke Voit.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one bounds around against the wall. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this.
Mike Ford.
Tyler Wade will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Tyler.
So now to the plate, Mike Ford. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
It's out 1-1.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 6-1.
Now batting. The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. Base hit. Andujar rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily, and it's now a 6-run lead. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well. Adalberto Mejia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Tommy La Stella waits on deck. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
The third baseman.
Digging in now, Tommy La Stella. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're
ready now for Baltimore.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base.
Clark Schmidt will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Now pitching
first pitch of the at-bat.
Number 86.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Schmidt, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. Not close. It's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Called strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Hey, Dan, obviously a good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I'd say as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, and so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up.
Raimel Tapia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Pause. Now the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Liner toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes one, so maybe they can string together.
He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The first baseman.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box now, Renato Nunez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4.
Now batter, center fielder, Austin.
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Oh, and trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Count remains full.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. At the plate, Chad De La Guerra. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. That misses. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full. 3-2. Anthony Santander, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Standing in, Anthony Santander. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. but this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stevie Wilkerson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably...
The pitcher, Adley.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. From the stretch, Adley Rutschman is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
8-5 tonight. The New York Yankees, with their 97th win, tops in the division. Davy Garcia earns the win, his 2nd. Tyler Carpenter was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors, they left 11 men on base. For the Orioles, 5 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Yankees picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the O's in Baltimore 8-5. Also in Yankees news, right fielder Aaron Judge will be out of action for the next couple of days. He's got a strained hamstring. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees are atop the division, 3.5 games ahead of second. Rafael Devers was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, helping lead the Red Sox to a win over the Rays 8-4. He is currently riding a 10-game hitting streak. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. While the Rays are 2nd in the division, but they currently lead the AL wild card race. The Reds center fielder, number 76, was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, helping the Reds down the Blue Jays 7-3. At the start of the day, the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 1 game out of first. The White Sox amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 8-4. As of today, the White Sox are sitting atop the AL Central, 6 games up on 2nd place. While the Astros are atop the American League West, they are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Indians relief pitcher, number 94, earned his 6th win out of the pen, leading Cleveland past the Royals 1-0. In the standings, the Indians sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 12 games behind first place. While the Royals are at the bottom of the division. They're 19.5 games out of first. The Tigers hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-1. As of right now, the Tigers are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 12 games behind first place. while the Twins are second in the division, 6 games out of first. The Angels totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 2-0. At the start of the day, the A's are in third place in the AL West, 17 games out of first, while the Angels are second in the division, 6.5 games back. Jimmy Nelson collected his 5th win in relief, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 3-2. Heading into the day, the Mariners sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rangers are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Corey Dickerson had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 9-4. He is among the NL leaders in triples. In the standings, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Bryce Harper had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 10-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Entering the day's action, the Phillies sit atop the NL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second. And the Mets are second in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals right fielder, number 11, needed only a triple to hit for the cycle as the Nationals downed the Brewers 4-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. As of today, the Brewers are in 4th place in the NL Central, 12 games behind first place. Games out of